What does a circus, a wine company and a Danish insulin producer have in common? Well, they are all now highly profitable companies because they were able to create a blue ocean for themselves. But what exactly is a blue ocean and why can this strategy lead to unprecedented revenue for any company? Let's find out in this video. A blue ocean is an unknown market space, untainted by competition, where demand is created rather than fought over. In simpler terms, there is no competition in the blue ocean because companies are operating in an entirely new market where the rules of the game are waiting to be set. In most cases, a blue ocean is created from within a red ocean when a company changes the boundaries of an existing industry. But let's look at an example. Guy Laliberté is an accordion player, stilt walker and fire eater. But he is also the CEO of Cirque Du Soleil, the largest circus producer in the world. Cirque Du Soleil was able to succeed in a declining circus industry that suffered from steadily decreasing audiences and declining revenue as well as profits. Going to the circus with family and friends was not attractive anymore. Animal activists were protesting against the use of animals, performances were mostly uninspiring and safety issues for performers have become a problem. So what was Cirque du Soleil doing? Well, they created their own blue ocean. They did not even try to beat the competition with the biggest circus producer being Ringling Brothers back then, but rather reinvented the circus. But how did they reinvent it? Well, they were able to create value innovation, the cornerstone of the blue ocean strategy. Value innovation kicks in when a company's actions have direct impact on its cost structure and on the value proposition they provide to their customers. Cost reductions, for example, can be realized by eliminating and reducing certain factors an industry competes on, and buyer value is lifted by raising and creating new elements the industry has never offered before. Using our example of the Cirque du Soleil, this looks as follows. First, let's draw the value curve for Ringling Brothers, a classic circus that competes in a red ocean, meaning in an industry with a lot of competitors. Ringling Brothers didn't charge a high entry fee to visitors to watch their show. They put an emphasis on star performers such as a famous clown or popular artists, for example. Animal performances were a big part of their show as well. In terms of aisle concessions, before, during or after the show, people were walking up and down the aisle selling drinks and snacks. Also, Ringling Brothers made use of multiple show arenas and tried to create a fun and humorous atmosphere. Venues, however, were not unique and nearly every circus looked the same. Now, let's have a look at the value curve for Cirque du Soleil, which was able to create a blue ocean and therefore a completely new market space. Their shows appealed to a completely different audience and provided a more intellectual stimulating experience for which adults and corporate clients were willing to pay a much higher price than for a traditional circus show. Cirque du Soleil got rid of star performers and focused on a cohesive performance by multiple talented actors, more like a theater performance. They also got completely rid of animal shows, aisle concessions and multiple show arenas as the performance was done on one stage dedicated to the theme of the evening. Cirque du Soleil still provided a fun and humorous experience, but made it more intellectual stimulating, and they reduced dangerous stunts previously performed at traditional circus shows. And then, most importantly, Cirque du Soleil introduced new and non-circus factors that distinguished them from traditional circuses even more. They introduced different themes and stories on which the show is based and created a refined watching environment with comfortable seats and high-quality lighting. They were able to quickly scale up their shows, which can now be seen across the globe, and put a big emphasis on artistic music and dance performances. As you can see, Cirque du Soleil was not seen as a traditional circus anymore, but created its own market, its own blue ocean without any competitors. This allowed the business to massively grow over the years and become the largest contemporary circus producer in the world with now more than 4,000 employees.